I have so many hats here. I don't know what to wear, so help me here. Help me. So I think this matches my outfit perfectly. So let me try this. What do you think? Or maybe I can try this. What do you think? Huh? What do you think about this? Or maybe okay, let me try this one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. Wait a minute. I think I want to try this on. Hmm. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I still have two more. Summer is almost here, so perfect. Okay. Wait. If it gets too sunny, then I can try this one. Whoa. I can't see you. Okay. I've tried and worn many different hats in my life, wondering which one will lead me to success. I eventually realized that all those hats make me who I really am. The moment I embraced my uniqueness was the beginning of my path to success. This is Lisa Mackey, and welcome to the channel that helps you succeed through your own uniqueness. So, if you're like me and you've worn many different hats, wondering when you will get your chance for success, or if you are simply curious as to what I'm going to share in this video, then give this video a like. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now let's continue with the video. It's never too late for your success. I don't care how old you are, how many businesses you've had, how many jobs you've had, or how much money you've wasted trying to make things work out, or whatever your hindrance to success may be. In fact, everything you've been through has brought you to this place right now, a breeding place for success. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use those different hats to create your own path to success. But first, let me define success. For me, success is the fulfillment of your purpose. You are created not simply to live and die or to go through the motion of doing certain things. You were created to fulfill a mission here on earth. Success for me is when you're breathing your last breath, you can say mission accomplished. Success encompasses financial gain, but not limited to it. In fact, financial gain is relative to your purpose. Let me give you an example. If a person's purpose is to be a missionary in a third world country, then that person's standard for success will be different from the standard of success of someone whose purpose is to be the king of a nation. So when you see that financial gain is relative to your purpose, and when you understand that success is the fulfillment of your purpose, then everything changes. And this is what I want to build on before I give you some tips or a list of things that you should remember to create your path to success. So what I'm going to teach you is actually not in chronological order of importance, because each one is as important as the other. So, number one is don't let anyone dictate to you who you should be. Most often than not, we become who other people want us to become. And if you have deep insecurity issues like me in the past, chances are you will actually give in to what other people expect you to be. But the question is, who really are you? All those hats you've worn are actually clues to your identity. So let me ask you some questions, or let me give you some questions you can ask yourself to help you identify who you really are. So a question you can ask yourself is, what makes me excited? What stirs me up? What fires me up? For me, brainstorming with other creative people fires me up. It's like iron sharpens iron. When I brainstorm with creative people and all of a sudden there are ideas, then I am so excited. I get so excited. I'm so on fire. I get stirred up. Another question you can ask yourself is, what makes you happy? I'm very happy when I am in a quiet environment. I love solitude. I mean, being in a quiet place is something that makes me very, very happy. Another question is, what clothes make you, or what outfit make you feel more confident? And seriously, anything with heels make me feel more confident. It doesn't matter. They can be platforms, they can be stilettos, they can be wedges. When I'm wearing heels, I feel tall and I walk different, I act different, and it makes me feel more confident about myself. Another question would be, who are the types of people drawn to you? Well, the types of people drawn to me are women of substance and women who are driven. And then one other question you can ask yourself is, where am I in my best element? I am in my best element when I am speaking in public. My husband even said one time, you change into a different person. You transform when you speak in public. And that's because that's where I am in my best element. So ask yourself these questions and find out who you really are. Now, number 2 is, don't forget your first love. Don't forget your first love. Let me share with you a story that will further clarify this. Back in the 90s, I had a coaching business and I was in my best element during that time. And then in 2001, I had a spiritual encounter. I had a spiritual awakening. And so I felt the desire to fulfill a higher calling. I then consulted with my pastor, and my pastor said, stay where you are. God placed you in the marketplace. Well, guess what? I did not listen. I quit my business, I closed my business, and pursued full-time ministry. It took me years before I realized that I did not really fit in that environment. I was too unconventional to fit in a conventional environment. So finally, I returned to my first love when it comes to my profession, and that is coaching. And anything that is your first love is something that you will not forget. It will follow you around. In fact, you will even try to relive it. Now think about your first love when it comes to your profession. What job is that? What business is that? And what were you specifically doing at that time? Now think of that first love and go back to your first love. Now, number 3 is, don't get stuck on your assignment. One big mistake people make is thinking that the assignment and the purpose are one and the same. No, they're not the same. Your assignment changes, but your purpose remains. Okay, I'll repeat that again. Your assignment changes, but your purpose remains. So your assignment includes the jobs you've had, the businesses you've started, even the places or territories you've lived in. And it also includes the people who have come and gone in your life. So when you look at all these things as assignments, then nothing really is an accident or nothing is a mistake, nothing is a failure. In fact, if you lost your job, know that that job was an assignment for a specific season. Now, all these assignments are actually stepping stones to your success. So make a list of all those assignments. What I actually did was I plotted my course. I listed down everything I've done in the past, my jobs, my businesses, and even what I've done in ministry. So I made a plot and I actually made a graph that created my path for success. And that was really very effective for me. Now, number 4 is don't compare yourself with others. Now, it's good to have mentors, it's good to have role models because these are the people who have walked similar paths ahead of you, and therefore they can help you make your journey faster and easier. They can help you avoid the same mistakes they've done and also help you avoid making expensive and huge mistakes. So there's nothing wrong in having those role models. They are very, very important. However, I also have to remind myself of this because it's so easy for me to get carried away. I can be following a mentor on Instagram and all of a sudden I start feeling discouraged because I am not where that person is, or I don't have the same likes, or I don't have the same fan base. And as I've said, I have to remind myself constantly of that because it is very subtle and then it creeps in slowly. And then all of a sudden I am demotivated. So be careful. Be careful about allowing yourself to be carried away in a negative way. Choose what you can follow, choose what you can do, and if it's not working for you, then it's not for you. It's just like wearing a hat. You may see, your role model wearing this really nice hat and she looks so cool and she looks so hot wearing that hat, but then when you try it on, it doesn't look nice on you, and all of a sudden you start focusing on what's wrong with your face. Maybe it's your hair, maybe it's your collar, maybe it's the dress you're wearing, but honestly it's not the hat for you. And there is a hat for you that may not be nice on that very person that you are comparing yourself with. So be careful on not comparing yourself because you are uniquely made. So try to assess yourself and try to look back, make a list of the role models you follow, and maybe you can assess yourself on how you feel when you look at these people and what you should start doing differently so that you will not end up comparing yourself with others. So number 5 is don't be afraid to start something new. Believe me, I know how it feels to be afraid to do something new, especially after making so many mistakes, trying different things. I remember reaching a point, that was before I shifted back to my coaching business. I remember reaching a point when I asked myself, oh my gosh, Lisa, how many times are you going to do this? How many times are you going to start a business? But then guess what? That same question challenged me. I told myself, hey, you don't have much time. You better make this work because you're not getting any younger. So that really challenged me because I don't want to keep trying. I want to make this one work this time. It's the same thing as, dating, the dating scene. You just reach a certain point when you're done dating and you want to get married. You want to take things more seriously. And so when you reach that point in the dating scene, then you will make your relationship work out because you know that you don't have time to waste anymore. You can't be experimenting anymore. So if you look at it that way, then there's really no fear. There shouldn't be any fear in starting something new. And if you are starting something new, but it is based on who you really are, then you're going to succeed. If you are starting something new, but it is your first love, then you are going to succeed. If you are starting something new, but it is based on your own uniqueness, then you are going to succeed. At 52, believe me, I feel like I'm just starting. And if it was not too late for me, then it is not too late for you. It is never too late for your success. I hope this video has helped you. I would love to hear your thoughts on what I've shared. How has this video encouraged you? What tips did I give that really spoke to you or spoke to you the most? What do you think should you start doing? Let me know by leaving a comment. Now, if you want to learn more about starting a business or how to make your business more successful, these videos are going to help you. And if you're looking for something more extensive on how you can capitalize on your own uniqueness in making your business succeed and other tools you can use to make and create or redefine and make your business successful, then I would like to invite you to my Success Through You business online course. Now, the link is on the video description, so check it out after watching this video. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you will be notified of every video I post on Wednesdays. Remember, you were created for a purpose that only you can fulfill. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again next time.